Music's a big part of my life. My major was in piano, so I would gravitate towards that. A core part of who I am is helping my community, helping those around me. I believe that as a pharmacist, you can do that. One day I'm at work and I'm not feeling so good. I go home, the headache starts to get worse and worse. It progresses to some nausea, dizziness. I'm losing my equilibrium. I start to vomit, and that's the point where I'm like, okay, it's not good.
The situation with Sam was very unique. He got sick over Christmas break, so we had no idea that he was sick. One day, one of the nurses said to one of our faculty, "Hey, I think we've got a pharmacy student here in ICU." So then I was really concerned because I knew he lived alone.
She was constantly checking to see if somebody was at the bedside with me.
He kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and nothing touched it. He kept getting worse and worse and worse, to the point that we were very, very concerned that he wasn't going to make it.
I pretty much went as low as I could possibly go. All my systems were pretty much down. In my case, it was acute disseminated encephalomyelitis. My immune system mistook my brain for something foreign. It was attacking us, trying to kill it. But unfortunately, it was killing me. As the disease continued to progress, I started to lose motor function, and then my breathing became hard for me to breathe, and eventually I need to be intubated because I was no longer breathing by myself. Next thing I know, I'm in the hospital bed, and my mom is there, and my uncle is there. Two people are here that I wasn't expecting to be here. It's not nighttime anymore. I'm just like, what is going on? I'm like, Mom, what are you doing here? And she's like, what do you mean, what am I doing here? I've been here this whole time with you. There's a 3-week gap where I don't remember anything. I'd come out of the coma, but I didn't remember any of that. I was having memory loss. So I was up and awake, but my memory just was lapsing and lapsing.
We started holding prayer for him. We have in the School of Pharmacy pastries and prayer. And I would make some goodies to bring, and we would invite anybody that wanted to come and pray, and then we would have a hot drink and these pastries afterwards.
When I regained consciousness, there was a lot of degeneration in my muscle. There were some days that I literally could not get up. I was pretty much skin and bones.
I went to see him, and he couldn't even walk. He was so weak. He was just a shell of what he used to be because of what he had been through. And, he was using a walker and trying so hard to walk. And here's this vibrant young student that was just, there was such a difference. But he looked at me and he goes, "Dean Williams, I'm coming back. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm coming back." And I'm like, "We're counting on it. We're counting on it."
I'm here for a reason. There's no situation too dire for God to pull you out of. There's no wall he won't break down to come after you.
Sam has a tremendously strong drive. When he sets a goal, he's going to reach it. And he mapped out what he had to do in order to come back. He started getting his books out and restudying things, refresh his memory. He was so determined that this was not going to stop his ultimate career goal of becoming a pharmacist. And because of it, he will be a different kind of pharmacist. He will have a different level of compassion for his patients.
I guess I see the world a lot differently now. What matters to me a lot more is helping those around me. I really want to become a pharmacist. Medication is such a big part of people's lives. It's very important that people know how to use them properly and effectively.
He's come so far. And he showed up in my office, face and eyes shining. "Hey, I'm here." I'll just tell you, I gave him a huge hug. For him to show up, I didn't expect it. And he was just so alive.
it really showed how much she genuinely does care for her students. And I'm very thankful that she was one of the people in my corner. With her retiring, I could tell that a part of her is always going to be here. A part of her is always going to be with her students. It's like she was made to be our dean.
God has used me in a way to help these people reach their goals. Who can say that? Not very many people have such a concrete evidence that you're able to help in just a phenomenal way. The thoughtfulness that is shown by my family creating this scholarship has been very meaningful to me, and I'm very, very grateful.